What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Qtum. Qtum has, the foundation has released, has had a little mini announcement recently, which has big ramifications for why I think this can still do a really good price run. And I want to get into that, along with some news about, obviously, the FOMC meeting coming up, and something that I'd forewarned on my site about a potential market drop today, which is beginning to take place. All the members on my site were forewarned about this, and we're seeing it play out, and I'll talk about that in a second as well. Before I do, you may be wondering why you should listen to me. Why you're going, James, there's a million YouTube channels out there. Why do I care what you say? Fair question. Let me answer that. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. These are the first 26 coins I held when I made this channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos about them, and you were still holding them all, you'd done literally nothing with them, been the worst investor in the history of the planet, and just ignored them, you would still, doing everything wrong, be in profit for around 9K. Doing everything wrong. But if you'd done everything right, if you just sold these coins last year when the markets flew, you could have made 123 grand. It's a massive difference between doing the right thing and the wrong thing. Now, obviously, I sold these last year. These are not the coins I own. If you want to see the coins I own, come read copymycrypto.com. On that site, I share every coin I own, my entire portfolio. I share every coin I'm buying. I share every coin I'm selling. We've got thousands of members, a lot of whom have never invested in anything. We have step-by-step tutorials on the site, so there is literally no barrier to entry. These are the same videos I send to my family, so I don't have to sit with them and show them how to do stuff. And it's fundamentally, I deep dive into this market every damn day, looking for the next big investment, and the coins that I think are going to do big gains, they're the ones I get in on. If you want to make these gains, take the work out of it for yourself, copy along to my portfolio. All you have to do is go read the site. You'll see Phantom tops that list. Phantom was the only Udemy course I've ever made in my life. I said it would be the best investment of 2020. It clearly was. It went up 677 times. I will find the next Phantom, and when I do, I will be telling the members, not creating some Udemy course. So if you want to know and get in early on the next big coin, go read that site. The link, guys, is in the description. So, Qtum. Now, Qtum hit massive heights in 2018 of around $100. Actually, only peaked at like 27 or so last year. So I had a pretty flat year comparatively. Now, I'm saying $50, and I still think this has got a hell of a shot at $50. And one of the reasons for it is the speed with which the network is now working. Qtum has two layers, right? Layer 1, Layer 2. And their Layer 1 can do around 1,100 transactions per second, which is still damn good, particularly when you remember Ethereum's like not 14,000, not 1,400, just 14. So the Qtum's Layer 1's already exceptional. But what they have also got is Layer 2. Now, their Layer 2, they're looking to bring huge scalability to. If a developer is looking for microtransactions that need to be faster than 32 seconds, or they don't want to pay 3 or 4 pennies in gas, they can opt to use the Lightning Network. And according to the website, this should be capable of millions to billions of transactions per second. Now, if that can be done, if that can be tested, and if that can be achieved, then you are looking at one of the fastest Layer 2s in the space. That matters. If you are a developer and you want to build a game, you would want to build a game on something that has enormous throughput because of the sheer volume of transactions that occur. If you want to build DeFi protocols that are going to be heavily used, again, you want a solution that's going to put huge throughput through. And this is their goal. A lot of people think the Lightning Network's only a Bitcoin thing. Because Qtum's Layer 1 network is actually a clone of Bitcoin, they can use it to make, they can use the Lightning Network and it boosts and speeds up the throughput enormously. They've also got their Ethereum virtual machine up and running, so anyone that wants to build on Ethereum can build on Qtum as well. Now, what I'm pleased with as well, I talk about this every time I'm talking about a coin in a bear cycle, but you've got to be building. You've got to be building in a bear cycle. They've got an incentive program that's got $15 million set aside for anyone that wants to build on Qtum, whether that's decentralized finance or ecosystem financing. They're doing hackathons throughout the year as well to ensure that they bring in the best in class to the network. They've got a multi-wallet ecosystem now, which always is good. You need to be integrated with as many different blockchains as possible. And they're running one of the largest node networks in all of crypto. They've got 500 plus across 60 odd countries. Again, that looks really good because fundamentally it means the network is insanely secure. Right now they've got 1,300 unique staking addresses. I expect that to go up over the course of this bear cycle massively. This is one I really like. And I do think that if they can get testing done and prove that they're getting that throughput, and that's a big ask, big ask. But if they can get the throughput of 1 million transactions per second, who the hell isn't going to want to come and build on Qtum? You'd be mad not to. So I'm hopeful that they've got enough in their locker to be able to get something pretty special done. But I will point out they need to grow enormously. They need to start doing good marketing. They need to start having evidenced proof of the transaction throughput. And they need a much stronger push on incentivizing people to come and build there. If people come and build there, it will grow. It will grow well. Because they didn't get tons done across this sort of time frame between the two previous bull cycles. Not much got done. Obviously they grew, and obviously they built their layer 2 solution, but not in terms of growth of the overall network beyond the nodes and the security. Didn't grow tons in terms of the attached projects to it, and that's what it needs. There's a lot of attached projects to it. That's probably the biggest concern I would have regarding this. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, if you're a returning viewer, subscribe to the channel, please. We're at just shy of 74% now of returning viewers that have still not subscribed. I want to get that down to 70%. So help me out. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel. And back to the founder of Qtum. So that's Patrick Day. He's worked on a ton of different projects, including Factum, VeChain, Bitsy Group, and Maylink before starting Qtum in 2016. So he's got a decent record, and Factum was for a long while a really strong project, and just sort of fallen by the wayside. Obviously, VeChain is still a beast. So he's got a good resume. And I do think, look, Qtum, if Qtum was to hit $50, that puts it a market cap of about 5 billion. Now, it's quite a way away from where it is right now. But if they grow, and they have to grow, they can't hit that price point without growth. If they do not have like if they don't add to that ecosystem, they don't really have a strong DeFi ecosystem or a strong gaming ecosystem, they're not gonna hit that price point that I'm saying. They have to grow. They have to incentivize more people to come because it is a strong damn network. But if it does those things, and if it does grow really well, and if it can prove that it can get the throughput that it's suggesting, then the sky's the limit. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, especially if you're a returning viewer, subscribe to the channel. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, the coins in my portfolio, go read copymycrypto.com. It's where I share every coin I own, every coin I buy, every coin I sell. It doesn't matter if you know nothing about crypto. There's tutorials all throughout the members area, so anyone can get started in crypto. I dive into these markets every damn day. I find the good investments that I make. I share them. You can copy along. It takes all the work out of it for you. And when I find Phantom or the next Phantom, I will tell the members straight on the site. If you want to learn about the next big coin, get reading that site. The link, guys, is in the description. And now, last thing. So, Cointelegraph put up an article about 6 hours ago now, saying that Bitcoin's price may see a double top before the FOMC meeting. Obviously, the FOMC meeting begins tomorrow and will end Wednesday. There's a general consensus that there's going to be a 75 basis point hike. When we actually see the chart, I actually showed this on my site, pointing out, look, we're probably in for a dump today if the M plays out, or if we end up forming a right shoulder. We were likely that we would see some form of dump, which we have. Let's see if it recovers. But the members on my site got that information before anyone else. Now, the chances are that we can see a recovery. The market overall is looking pretty healthy right now. But obviously, the Fed can crush that in a second. And they tend to like to, don't they? The lovely Fed. But yeah, so overall, guys, the probability is obviously very, very high that we're going to have a 75 basis point hike. If we have anything less, the market's going to react very, very positively. But previously, when we've seen a 75 basis point hike, we've seen a nice rally with the anticipation of possibly we're going to see lower. And then when we haven't, stocks have dropped, crypto's dropped. So if they do a 75 basis point hike, if Jerome Powell is miserable as hell like he usually is when he's talking, then guess what? We'll see another low. We'll see another drop. So it's going to be a very interesting couple of days. And then obviously we've got American midterms starting next week. And midterms obviously bring uncertainty because it's who the hell is going to get into government. So as a result, we're probably going to see more volatility in the markets round then too. Let's see if this so-called clear double top plays out today, but it's certainly looking like it's at least a temporary double top. I mean, it's playing out. I mean, it's without doubt playing out at the moment. So let's see. And that's it for me, guys. Good luck out there, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.